Problem number 1. What is the velocity of sound in 150 degree Fahrenheit water if its density is 61.2 pound mass per cubic foot and the bulk modulus of elasticity is 328,000 psi? So the requirement is to get the velocity of sound given the density and bulk modulus. So meron tayong formula ng velocity of sound in liquid. So direct sub lang yan, kaya lang still mag-unit analysis. So formula to be used is square root of bulk modulus of elasticity over density. So ginagamit lang yan for liquid. Okay? Now, given lahat, so meron kang bulk modulus, meron kang density. Ang kailangan lang, final unit maging feet per second. So dito papasok yung unit analysis. Okay, so velocity of sound is equivalent sa square root of elasticity over density. So again, this is only used for liquids. Yung formula na yan is only for liquids. Kapag gas, square root of KRT. Kapag liquid, square root of elasticity over density. So this is 328,000 psi, so that is pound kada square inch over the density na 61.2. Okay, this is pound mass kada cubic foot. Okay. Now, kung hindi tayo mag-unit analysis, sinubstitute lang natin ng diretso sa equation, hindi lalabas yung sagot. Kasi hindi naman napalabas yung feet per second in the end. So, kailangan mo pang mag-simplify. So, introduce tayo ng mga conversion. So, ito yung conversion natin. So, this is very simple. So, gusto kong mawala yung inches na naka-squared. So, 12 inches, 1 foot. Okay, naka-squared yan. So, squared din natin ito. So, magka-cancel na yung inches squared. Okay? And then, this is pound and then this is also pound. Huwag natin yan cancelin kasi magkaiba yan. So, by default, galing sa PSI, pound force. Okay? Kapag galing sa density, pound mass. So, kailangan mawala yung pound force saka pound mass dito. So, still, mag-convert tayo dito. Okay, so conversion. So, dito papasok yung practice talaga. Dati pa-practice ka. Okay, so mawala yung pound force. So, 1 pound force is equivalent sa 32.2 pound mass feet per second squared. Okay, and then tingnan natin kung ano yung natira sa mga units. So, cancelled out yung pound force, cancelled out yung pound mass. Okay, dito, ang unit dito is feet squared, tapos dito feet cube. Mag-cancelled out yung feet squared, may matitira ditong isang feet. And then, this will be feet squared. Okay? So, matitirang unit sa atin should be, so mag-cancelled out lang din yan. Okay? So, ito tataas din. So, magiging feet squared kada second squared. So, pag nag-square root ka ng feet squared per second squared, kasi ang matitirang unit sa loob niyan is square root ng feet squared per second squared. Therefore, ang final unit ng ating answer should be feet per second. Okay, so tama na yung unit analysis natin dito. So, hindi lalabas yung tamang sagot without unit analysis. Okay, iba pa yung conversion kapag SI. So, this is for English. Okay, magbabago yan, depende sa given. Pero yung formula fix, square root of E over density. So, substitution na lang, square root of, you have 328,000. Okay, multiply natin ng 12 squared. Yung iba, kabisado na yun na 144. All over 61.2. And then, ang converting factor natin is 1 over 32.2. Okay, mag-practice tayo sa mga units. Okay, yung pressure calculator, in-expect mo sagot, feet per second. So the answer is 4,985.06 feet per second. Okay, so simple formula, unit analysis. This is problem number 1. Problem number 2. Air flow past a 2-inch diameter sphere at 100 feet per second. What is the drag force experienced by the sphere given that it has a coefficient of drag na 0.5 and the density of the air is 0.00234 slug per cubic foot? So, kompleto naman given, you have the diameter. Okay, velocity of the air is 100 feet per second. Tinatanong drag force. Given yung coefficient of drag, CD na 0.5, and the density of the air na 0.00234 slug per cubic foot. Okay, ang tinatanong drag force. So, given, take note, ang ating hangin tatama dun sa sphere. Okay? Tinatanong drag force. Ang answer should be pound force. Okay, we already discussed the formula. Apply natin. Basically, kompleto yung given. So, isolate the given, recall the formula. Ang formula ng drag force is 1/2 CD rho AV squared. Analyze. CD is given. Density is also given. Now, ang definition ng area, okay, ang given is sphere, pero yung area nilalagay dito is the area perpendicular to the flow. So, hindi nyo dapat ilagay yung area ng sphere. Okay? If you will consider the figure or the object na tinatamaan ng hangin, yung area perpendicular, yung cross-sectional area is this. So, hindi area ng sphere ang nilalagay dito. Instead, kung titingnan nyo mabuti, this is simply a circle. So, yung area yung isa-substitute should be area ng circle. Okay? Check. And then also, you have the velocity. So, lahat ng data given, make sure lang na yung area to be used is the correct area, which is in this case, area ng bilog. Okay, substitution, kailangan lang yung final answer should be in pound force. So, we have a drag force is equivalent sa 1/2. Okay, ang coefficient of drag is 0.5. Okay, the density is given to be 0.00234. Ang unit niyan should be slug kada cubic foot. Okay, multiply natin ang area na gagamitin should be pi over 4. Ang diameter is 2 inches. Gawin nating feet yan, okay, para maging consistent tayo sa unit. So, conversion lang to na 1 foot equivalent sa 12 inches. Okay, bago tayo mag-square. Okay, so cancelled out yan. So, magiging unit is feet squared. And then, you have the velocity na 100 squared. So, ang unit noon is feet squared per second squared. Now, kung mag-unit analysis tayo, ang mga units involved is slug, okay, kada cubic foot, okay, multiply ng, okay, area is feet squared. Tapos, velocity, naka-squared yan, is feet squared per second squared. Okay, so, pag titingnan natin, mag-cancel out, magiging feet to the fourth yan, tapos ito magiging feet cube. Pwede natin cancelin yun. May matitira pang isa. So, ang unit na natira is slug feet per second squared. Now, ano yung ibig sabihin ng slug feet per second squared? Kindly remember na ang definition ng pound force is slug feet per second squared. So meaning, yung ating units involved pala dito, automatically, pound force agad. So ang tanging kinonvert lang natin is yung diameter na naka-inches, ginawa lang nating feet. The rest is okay. Okay, so hopefully naiintindihan yung mga units na yan. So substitution na lang pala. So 1/2. Okay, CD is 0.5. Okay, you have the density na 0.00234. Okay, area ng bilog, yung perpendicular area is pi over 4. Yung diameter natin dapat naka-fit. So, 2, i-divide mo ng 12 para fit yan. And then squared. Then yung velocity, feet per second is squared. So, automatically, this is pound force. So, the correct answer should be 0.127. Okay, approximately 0.128 pound force. Okay, so sulat ko na lang dito para hindi nakaharang. So, final answer natin should be drag force 0.128 pound force. Okay, laging mag-unit analysis. Mas maganda yon kasi kung nakalimutan ng formula, pwedeng maging guide yung mga units. So, this is problem number 2. Okay, problem number 3. A circular cylinder 4 meters long and 3 meters in diameter is in an airstream. The flow velocity na 5 meters per second perpendicular to the axis of the cylinder. So, ang axis of cylinder, yun yung sa pinaka-height. So, yung tama ng hangin daw na 5 meters per second perpendicular dun sa ating axis. Given the coefficient of drag na 1.3, and the density of the air na 1.225 kg per cubic meter, what should be the drag force dun sa cylinder? So, same question lang yan sa problem number 2, kaya lang, nag-change tayo ng mga given. Kanina, sphere, ngayon we have a cylinder, merong height, okay, merong diameter, merong velocity of the air, given the CD, and also the density of the air. So, kompleto naman yung mga given na yan. Okay, still, ang tinatanong is drag force. Ang unit should be in kilonewton. Okay, so same formula to be used. Kaya lang, this time, naka-SI tayo. So, isolate natin yung given. Okay, formula is the same. 1/2 CD rho AV squared. Again, yung area na yan is the area perpendicular to the flow. Okay, you have your cylinder. Okay, ang tama ng hangin is perpendicular to the axis. So, if this is the axis, horizontal yung flow ng hangin. So, ano ba yung perpendicular area na tatamaan ng hangin in the cylinder? Yun yung ilalagay mo dito. So, dapat maintindihan, ma-analyze yung tamang area. Okay, so if you will imagine correctly, the area perpendicular to the air should be this. So, kung titingnan nyo yung cross-section, that is simply a rectangle. Ang dimension ng rectangle natin should be the diameter, okay, multiply natin sa pinaka-length. So, that's it. So, that is the perpendicular area. So, directs up, given yung CD, given yung density, yung area na analyze, yung velocity given, masasolve yung problem. Okay, dapat ang final answer natin should be in kilonewton. I analyze. So, you have the drag force is equivalent sa 1/2. Okay, coefficient of drag, wala yung unit. So, 1.3. Okay, density is 1.225 kilogram per cubic meter. Okay, and then you have the area na length times diameter. So, 4/3. So, that is area, meter squared. And then, times natin ng velocity na 5. Squared natin yon. So, this is meter squared per second squared. Now, kung titingnan mo ang units, hindi pa lalabas dito yung kilonewton. Okay, so define ko muna. So, introduce ako ng mga conversion. So, mag-introduce ako ng Newton. Okay, definition ng Newton is kilogram. Okay, baliktarin ko lang sa taas si Newton. Okay, palabasin natin si Newton. So, ang definition ni Newton is kilogram meter per second squared. So, kung mag-analyze ka ng unit, mag-cancel out yung kilogram dito. Okay, then you have meter cube, meter squared, meter squared. So, pag pinagsama ko yung dalawang meter squared, meter to the fourth, And then this is meter cube. Cancelin ko na lang yung meter cube na yan. Meter squared dito. Tapos may matitirang isang meter dyan. So, ang matitirang unit is meter per second squared. Meron din ditong meter per second squared. So, cancelled out yung meter per second squared. Finally, ang unit pala nito, pag wala kang gagawin, is simple Newton. So, pag nag-substitute ka ng data, pindutin mo sa CalQ, the answer is Newton. Pero ang tinatanong kasi is kilonewton. So, sama na rin natin yung conversion ng Newton papuntang kilonewton. Para isang input na lang. So, final answer should be in kilonewton. Okay, para isang input sa CalQ. So, 1 kilonewton is 1,000 Newton. So, in this way, final answer na natin, automatically, kilonewton. So, yung formula natin hindi nagbago, yung mga data lang talaga yung papalitan. Okay, practice kayo regarding sa area perpendicular. Substitution, you have 1/2. Okay, coefficient of drag is 1.3. Okay, density is 1.225. Area is 4 by 3. Velocity is 5 squared. Okay, this is Newton. So, para maging kilonewton, i-divide ng 1,000. So, this is now kilonewton. So, the correct answer in terms of kilonewton should be 0.238 kilonewton. Okay, best answer, 0.24. So, ang ating drag force, mathematically speaking, is 0.2389.